Everybody boxed and tryna release tox. Fuck a meeting, we about to have a sit down. Not a part of this, pussy nigga can't sit round. Bread when the business, model bitches getting dicked down. Get the phone back when they finish, get them kicked out. All in favor of a favor for a favor. Any other matter, we gon' bring it to the table. Organization gotta have communication. Full participation, breadwinners in the making.
Hey, how y'all doing? This is another episode of The Sit Down, episode 3. I'm sitting here with
Shaina P, what's going on?
Miss Shaina. How you doing today, girl?
I'm good, how are you?
So tell everybody a little bit about yourself. Where are you from?
Well, I'm from around here. I started when I was around 18, 19 years old. Started doing shows when I was 20. 20, going on 27 now, so about 6-7 years.
Yes. So how do you feel about where you're at right now?
I feel I could be somewhere else, but I'm okay. Because I got a lot of other stuff going on, too. But I'm alright where I'm at.
I hear you got a little bit of beating stuff going on.
A what?
You got a little bit of beating going on? You doing?
Oh, yeah. I've picked up some beating on my free time.
Nice little jewelry. Nice little jewelry collection going on.
It's alright.
So, tell me, like, as far as the show set out here, how are you perceived out here on the show set when you perform?
Like from my opinion, or what do I think that other people think?
Yeah, from what you see as you perform it, what do you see? How people react to you, your music, your style?
I think since I've been back, after having lyric, I'm starting to get comfortable again. Because when I first came back, I was like I was just starting again. But now I'm starting to get the right feedback back. And it's picking up.
So what are some of your influences music-wise? What gets you going? Like as far as to get you writing? You know, a lot of people get just right, but like some people, you know, they're inspired by what they see, what they hear, you know, just everyday life. I
like to be around people that want to work. That when you come to the studio, that's what you're doing. You're working. You're not here for a kick-it spot with your friends. You're not here to just be drinking and that's it. Yeah. I like to be around people who put in their input on what we're working on. Mm-hmm. And when I hear other people freestyling or whatever to what we're working on, it makes me want to go harder. Yeah. So
yeah, the pen's listen, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, you sleep on it if you want to, the pen game is nice. I'm gonna just leave that right there. I'm gonna just co-sign that right now. The pen game nice.
I'm gonna have to second that.
I'm trying to tell you.
You gotta rewind sometimes. Like, what's he just saying?
Man, I'm trying to tell you, man. Look, I'm trying to tell you. People ask me all the time about Shaina P, and I gotta tell them they don't believe me until they see her for themselves. So I'm just saying. After they see him, everybody always like, yeah, you was right. Yeah, she hot. So I'm telling you now, you know, she got a different style. She's diverse. But any projects that you working on now that people should know about?
I'm kind of picking up to put out another mixtape. This would be my 4th I'd be putting out. Just kind of starting to dabble in it. I don't have a title for it yet. Just starting to pick it up. Give
us the people some input. Like what kind of stuff should we look forward to on that? Like are we doing some mellow music, some stuff for the ladies?
No.
Are we doing what we doing?
When you hear Shaina P, I don't think that you think of anything mellow, honestly. I like more upbeat, get the ladies dancing, the guys feeling themselves. I'm not one for mellow music as far as that goes. I feel like something has to really inspire me to write something like that. Yeah. So when you do hear a slower song from me, there is a lot of meaning behind that. Other than that, I like upbeat, a lot of bass, stuff that, you know, roll the windows down and bump it in the summertime type stuff.
Oh, so you
Is there any, as far as from your perspective, is there any per se competition, like in the ladies field for you that you feel like?
No.
Not right now?
No. I feel myself, I'm not going to say nobody's better than me because I wouldn't want nobody to say that about themselves. But when I think of myself, I do know there's aspects to my style that I want to improve on, but I'll never back down from nothing.
Right. You missed that ready, of course.
That's right.
Stay ready so we ain't got to get ready.
But competition, I mean, you don't really. The only competition that I would put myself against is myself, just to better myself. And of course, Bliss.
Make sure y'all pay attention. Y'all hear what she's saying. So this is y'all inspiration right now. If you think you her and you think you saying to yourself, okay, I'm the hottest, you got another one here saying that you're not. So I'm telling you, you better step your pen game up ASAP, because she on y'all. It's Miss Stay Ready. That's all I'm saying.
That's right.
Is there anything that around the area that bothers you, that makes you get in the lab and just say, okay, I'm gonna focus on this? You know what I mean? As far as, oh, I see this going on and this is going on. Let me focus on that right now, because that needs to be touched on. That needs to be heard about. I want people to hear my voice and hear my opinion on it. Is there anything in particular that gets your juices flowing, as far as anything particular?
I would say when people doubt me a lot, not only just me, but any female artist, because we are females. We get doubted a lot that our bars don't match. They're not up there with all the guys around here. But what I don't like about all the guys around here, not all of them, but some of them, is that they're only doing this for an image they think they want.
Right.
Music is music, and it comes from your heart, and it comes from people with passion, and you can really tell that they dedicate a lot of their time to their work, as opposed to you just finding a hot beat and talking about the next guy's bitch, or you're pouring up this and smoking that. Anybody can do that. It's when you take the time to really put thought into your bars. That's all.
I'd agree with that.
The last question I have for you before we wrap up our set is there anything that you would want people that are fans of yours to know about you that they may not know?
I'm really just down to earth, ready to work. I think some people think that I kind of keep to myself, and I don't think I'm better than the next person trying to do anything. I'm just chilling.
Listen, this is Miss Stay Ready, so she ain't got to get ready. Miss Underdog First Lady. You're here with James, a.k.a. Full Spin, and this has been another session of the Sit Down.
We about to have a sit
Yeah,
down.
man, y'all know what it is. Your boy Blizz, once again, on the Sit Down. And I'm excited today. I'm not going to jack to have this nigga in the studio with me. This is my man, Deda Dawg, man. When I say this man be on the move, the man has been to so many different places, bro. You be really on the move. So what I'm happy he here. He came to visit. Let niggas know who you is, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll give a little intro.
Man, Deda Dawg, David Ruffin, man, whatever you want to call me, just don't call me broke. You know what I'm saying?
Alright, so basically, man, to Sit Down, you know what I'm saying? Are you familiar with the show?
Yeah, man, I'm familiar with you.
Hey. So, we gonna jump right into it, man. As far as your traveling, where have you been, man? Like, let me know, like, you really travel, bro. Like, people don't understand that. Like, you've been everywhere.
Right, alright. So, I'm from Memphis, Tennessee.
Okay.
And the situation was end up getting my baby mama knocked up, and I was like, can't raise my shot at, you know what I'm saying, here. So a nigga moved to the A. Little fuck shit happened. That's when y'all met me. Came up here. BM had a plug in Charlotte. Moved down there. Now I'm in Flint because BM plugging like a nigga, you know what I'm saying? I got plugs like a motherfucker too, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I ain't fucking with nobody. Everything will be in a relationship.
Okay, so as far as, like, cause you mentioned your BM a lot, so family is, you know, obviously important to you.
Family first.
Exactly.
Speaking of it, Family First on iTunes, Spotify, Tidal. Get it, Family First Side, Montana, Deda, Alabama. Get that.
Now, moving around like that, like, you obviously you meet different people, it's different averages, different atmospheres.
Right.
What would you say, being from Memphis and going to all those different spots like that, musically is done for you? Has that been like, has it been hard on your music, or?
Like, it can't, you know, everything get greater with more experience. So I just know for sure. Like when I was in Memphis, I was already trying to like I don't want to sound like nobody because you know everybody want to be a trap rapper. Right. You know what I'm saying? And coming from where I'm coming from, shit, street niggas, period. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if you had a 9 to 5. Everybody sold a little dope because they nigga want to get a check, pay your bills, flip the rest. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I get sick of fool because you got all these rappers out here. They talk this trap shit like everybody. If you a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Black dude coming from where we came from, nigga had to eat. So I know for sure a nigga that probably sold, you know what I'm saying, little weed, little crack, little whatever was popping in your era. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You was selling it. So, but it's cool at the same time. Oh man, niggas work and work hard, and this nigga with 9 to 5, they working way harder than the dope boy. You know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
It ain't no business from home, and it's hard working for a nigga. You making these for millions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's the only reason why I do rap, cause I ain't never liked playing basketball. Cause I'm in the stand fucking with the hoes. Yeah, so I won't get no.
So moving around like that, does it like? Obviously, you know you got a daughter. You know what I mean? Like, does that affect your family at all? You know what I mean? Like as far as like moving around.
I look at it, cause I feel like I ain't never seen shit till I was grown. See now, like that shit ain't gonna be shit to my baby, cause right now she didn't. For sure, she didn't seen more places than I done seen. You hear me?
Right.
Cause just cause I'm here don't mean they stuck at home. She busting the moves like I said. Baby mama, she do her thing too. My baby gonna see everything that I didn't and some.
Now we had your guy on here, my nigga, Jap Gutter.
Right.
He was on the first episode. Free Jap Gutter.
Hey, friend.
Explain what BAM Squad is. What's BAM Squad? Like how did that come about?
It came about like this. Alright, so it's me, my brother G4. You know what I'm saying? Bambino. He like to describe Bambino for all I can say is Nas off of Belly. That's a type. As young nigga, he been like that type of wisdom. So what it was, you know what I'm saying? We all everybody claim they six. You know what I'm saying? But it's family over here. Like I said, family first.
Exactly.
So what it was, they were blood. You know G4. You know what I'm saying? Bambino, they blood. On the folks, you know what I'm saying? But we kicking, we getting our money together. It's just us three. Like we just gonna get our money, just keep niggas at this little circle, just some money shit. So it started off as MBK, my brother's keeper. With him being blood, we getting high. We getting high one day before he was like, man, I can't be saying no BK. Just you know what I'm saying? MBK, we gotta switch that up. By any means, bam, I've been on that Malcolm X shit anyway, you know what I'm saying? So it was just smooth lingo. He was like, man, by any means, bam, yeah, I like this, you know what I'm saying? Got no ring to it. So what it was, I'm the youngest out, you know what I'm saying? My brothers and shit, so I'm in the schoolhouse by myself. I'm the only nigga that's BAM, and it's the same year Obama was finna get inaugurated, right? So that's why they call me Obama, cause my nigga, we zooted, we getting high and shit, we in the lunchroom, and he had an Obama hat on. Why this nigga? They didn't call, hey fool, you know it's BAM in the middle of the nigga lane. Oh, Obama, nigga. You hear me? Since then, you know what I'm saying, I had to run with this shit, for you know what I'm saying. So it was me, and I swear to God, it was about 15 female. They would call them BAMs to the bitches about money. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So they was niggas was salty because they like, bro, how you gonna just be in a hoe? Cause everybody had that clique. Right. I'm the only nigga. I'm in the clique, and it's me and 15 female. Ain't no niggas around me. You know what I'm saying? All my niggas grown and out of school. I'm the only reason I'm going to school. Cause I'm like, shit, this where the hoes is. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna sit at home with you niggas out there.
So okay. Because I ain't gonna lie, one thing that fascinates me about the South.
Right.
I love y'all lingo.
Righteous.
Love it. I ain't gonna lie, I find myself even using some of this shit. Looking at me like, bro, you ain't from what the fuck you doing? You know, but the lingo is so P.
You know what? That's straight up and down, man. Hey man, y'all can't get man. Right. If we say y'all stuff,
but that's a good thing though. Like just what I said, moving around like I just like I'm put it like this. Y'all was the first people cause you heard salt on my fries. You like exactly. But y'all the first niggas that these niggas salty in the bitch, bro. You know what I'm saying? So a nigga going to the sound like you salty motherfuckers. They like what you mean salty. Y'all the first niggas that I heard say sauce, even though like Atlanta, I ain't gonna speak on Atlanta with music, but I be feeling like Atlanta, that it's a big city, so everybody come from everywhere. So I just feel like Atlanta gets something from everybody. Just like, you know what I'm saying, I feel like 3-6 molded Atlanta, cause all that crunk shit that y'all I've been hearing this shit, tell the club up, you know what I'm saying, that's what I grew up on, you know what I'm saying. OG niggas, you know what the 3-6, them niggas been crunk.
So being
way the fuck back.
So
yes, you're telling me,
being up here and working with different artists, like you say, our lingo, obviously.
Right.
I've seen a lot of people that can't make that like a lot of people from the South come up here and they can't transition their music to how the North is, you know, or the Midwest. You made that transition. Like, was that easy for you? Like,
yeah, it's easy because you either an artist or you not. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like a lot of niggas for like it's just real shit. Rapping, bro. It ain't like when back in that day, New York niggas was on the block and this shit a real artistry. You know what I'm saying? This niggas painting the poetry. Niggas was getting the shit out. I stay event. I use the event. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I like writing shit down because it's realer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I freestyle. I'm going. You niggas ain't freestyle. Y'all going in there saying 4 bars, sit down, smoke a blunt. 4 bars. You feel what I'm saying? So you might well, if you gonna do that, I feel like you might well write. And even if you like, I feel like even if you is cold freestyle, you go in there going 16 and it's like that. If you would have sat down and wrote something, it would have been so like ain't nothing wrong with it because the really shit gonna come out right there. You know it ain't fugazi because you just talk. And so I respect it. Because everything art, everybody got their own way. But at the same time, when you write something down, you get time to think. So that little bar that was cold as fuck, it would have been way harder if you wrote it down and put some thought into it. Like, I can make this. You know what I'm saying? Wordplay. One of my favorite artists, bro, and he underrated in the motherfucker, and he putting niggas on. I don't give a fuck what niggas say. Yeah, fugazi, Rocco.
Real shit.
Yeah. Wordplay.
He said Rocco is underrated.
Hey, and I hope this shit go viral. If it end up going viral, if Rocco right now, he the reason why Future on, because he stopped rapping for dude to me, and it's in my eyes. That's true. Yeah, I went there. I said, I hope it go viral. I hope I get rich and nigga like, cause nigga, I say even if you feel like a nigga on some fuck shit, bro, you was way poorer than you in there before he was. You know, whatever you signed, you should have. You pay attention to what you signed. Do your album, do what you gotta do for dude. If I come to you, bro, and you say, hey, bro, I got 100 reps for you right now, I just want 3 albums. If I'm getting on for real by my 3rd album, well, I'm gonna make that junk garbage just because I feel like I shouldn't owe you because I'm the art. No, you put me in a position to be able for everybody, you know what I'm saying, to go with these satellite niggas.
So speaking on that, what you working on right now, bro?
Right. To be honest, I'm done with a lot of shit. I got like a good. I got a good like 6 mixtapes done. It's on God. But with me, I want to be consistent with everything. So niggas be like, man, I've been waiting on you for so long, not knowing for Twin Towers. I'm on how many songs?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? True. I let my niggas ride their way. I ain't in no rush because I know my talent. You know what I'm saying? And when I get it to y'all, I don't want to halfway get it to y'all.
So getting into that, you know what I'm saying? Before we wrap it up, just sleeping on the ceiling joint.
Right. It's done.
I'm waiting on that. When we gonna
get sleeping on the ceiling when I'm ready to drop Never Had a Plug.
See, I even never heard of that one.
Right shit. And then after that, Illuminati application.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Yeah.
So you see the work.
The reason I say that is because so when they get to getting some money, they gonna say, hey, nigga doing Illuminati. So I'm just, you know what I'm saying? That's my application. I'll put my application in. You hear me?
So once again, you already know what it is, man. We sitting there on the motherfucking sit down. I don't blame out for that Illuminati application.
I don't blame
If niggas get money like that, give me my motherfucking application. I'm gonna keep it real. I get it.
Ain't no success with no sacrifice. Yeah,
period.
right.
So you already know what it is. Once again, I'm happy, you know what I'm saying, to have my boy Deda come through on the sit down. You already know what it is.
Hey.
We about to have a sit down.
Y'all know what it is, man. Your boy Blizz, my nigga Full Spin, wrapping up another episode of the sit down. We had Shaina P on today. Not that it's funny, but it's just I can't wait to see like what was the result of that interview, man. Because I know you and I know her. If you know the history behind that, then you would understand why it's funny.
Good stay ready, first lady.
Oh my god! And we had my nigga Deda Dawg.
Yes, sir.
Man.
Shout out to my man. Salute to the Memphis, man. Salute to Memphis, man.
So let's get to it, man.
You know, right quick, I just got a quick question out of curiosity here, guys. What do you guys? What's y'all planning for the show? Like what are y'all going to accomplish? Like, what are you trying to accomplish? Like, have y'all quiet?
You gonna go for it?
Man, I mean,
because we both got our own ideas when we originally, came to each other. When he came to me about it, when we chopped it up, have our own ideas, and there's several, but we'll cover them, in detail, as light as we can. But the object of the show is to bring a different format, you know, to the hip hop element, to the street element, that's different from what somebody else could possibly be doing, and just try to do different things. So.
Exactly, and like I said, like we always chop it up. So I just think it's good to actually give some light to artists that don't know how to promote themselves.
Right.
You know, and I'm not saying that people that's on here don't know how to promote themselves, but I'm just saying it's a different avenue.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To where somebody else is basically promoting you and giving you the platform to do so. Yeah. So that's what I want to accomplish. But I just want I want to help everybody promote their career, their music, and better themselves.
So this show isn't really about beefing, right? It's not about beefing. Like so, like what rap beef should like I guess I'll put it as what's a rap beef and should it stay on wax? Should you take a beef off of wax? You know what I mean? Like two guys right. Should we take it from the wax to the street?
To me, that's a complicated answer. Now this is why. Because I come from battle rapping. So I done been in, you know what I'm saying, you know that for a fact, D. I done been in situations where
battle rapping, street rapping.
Right, you know what I mean? So it's like
no words in the street rap.
It should stay. Now I'm gonna give you a politically correct answer, then I'm gonna give you Bliz's answer. It should stay on wax. Right. It should. No matter what it should stay on wax.
Because that's where it started?
Exactly. But
not even the fact that that's where it started, but it's a respect to hip hop. There's a rule to hip hop, and that's always, you know, if you win the game, that's to respect hip hop. Either way it go. You know what I mean?
But some shit does go too far.
Yeah. So like a lot of it. Okay, so is there anyone like locally that inspires you, that makes you a fan of their music? Anybody locally that y'all like?
To answer that question, you said the question was,
is there anybody like locally that inspires you? You know what I mean? Like somebody locally that you hear like, I like his shit. Like you like become a fan of like a local artist.
I'm gonna put it like this. All of the artists all of the artists inspire me because they're actually attempting to do something. Now whether their own selfish reasons or whatever, you know, that stuff will come to light, that's on them. But everybody is showing work, they working, they recording, they putting out CDs, mixtapes, whatever the case is, and they grinding. You know what I mean? So respect that as far as keeping music going. Now, as far as answering the question directly, as far as to influence me, absolutely not. So, I mean, I respect all of them. I'm gonna listen to the music. I'm gonna rock with you all the way out. Hey, there's nothing fake about me rocking with you.
I'm a drink on that.
I support you. I'm looking right at you. If you're watching the sit down, I'm looking at you and I'm telling you, y'all know I rock with you. But as far as influencing me, I'm old school. So I'm cut from another cloth. So I'm influenced by life itself. So that's my answer.
All right, for me, I would, if it wasn't for one person, and I'm just being real, I had to be honest. I can't say one person. I'm gonna say it was just a two-part answer. Trub, no bullshit, inspires me. What I mean by that is, I feel out of love with a lot of rap shit. I feel like a lot of people do corny shit. I feel like a lot of people locally are not original. They want to be niggas that's in the industry already. And I don't want another Drake. I don't want to hear another Wayne. I don't want to hear, you know, so I'm not influenced by that. Trub, his music to me inspires me because it's him.
Right.
Like everything that I hear is him. You know what I mean? So that inspires me. And as far as, yeah, I'm a fan of his music. Like I can understand I'm a fan of his music. And Taydon, you know, it inspires me.
Taydon, the man.
Yeah, Taydon is, so to answer the question, Taydon inspires me, but I'm a fan of Trub.
Okay, how about this? What this is? If you could add any 3 people local to y'all label, who would you add and why would you add them?
Ask that question again.
If you could add any 3 people locally to your label, if you could add 3 people locally to Full Spin 90, right?
All right.
Salute. till later, like, who would they be?
But the nigga got.
Who would it be? Like, if you would add 3 people to Full Spin and Underdog, stand up. Bro.
Some bucks for that.
You're asking me.
That sounds like a sad ass guy. Okay. Can I go first, Diddy?
Okay.
Because he got everybody. I would take Shrub off back. I'm talking about
I ain't gonna lie, I take Trump.
off back. First round draft pick. I'll take his ass. I'll take his ass off back.
Yeah.
I would take Taylor from him. He got everybody. Yeah. I'll take Taylor. And see if I had to pick one more artist. One more person that I would take. I'll take Deda Dawg. I would definitely take Deda Dawg. So I would take Shrub, Taylor, and Deda Dawg. Yeah, I would definitely do that. I'll fuck with no sleep, but yeah, if I had a chance, I'd take the nigga. I'll take it. If I had a chance, baby, I'll take the nigga.
Right quick, Spin, what you got?
Me?
Yeah, what would you add?
I wouldn't change nothing from what I got now.
Ooh, okay. Okay, still, how about this? Full Spin, you interviewed Shaina P.
Okay.
What do you feel women are on the music scene? Like, where do you feel? Like, where do you feel they fit, or what do you feel about it? And
That's a real industry question right there.
yeah. Personally, I dig these women in music. I like female rappers.
I love female
I
rappers.
think they can rap their ass.
I love female rappers because they are the underdogs, truly the underdogs. Because I won't give too much of Shaina P interview away, but they are, the underdogs in the sense of when you compare them to the men of the game, which are majority of the game.
And especially when they, when they successful, they already have that stigma that they fuck their way to the top. Instead of it being their talent, she just fucked.
Something got to be with it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? There's got to be a catch to it.
So they automatically have the gate come with it. You know what I mean? Like with that stigma. So
it's hard. It's hard for them. You know what I mean? It truly is hard for women in the game. So any woman in the game that's trying and attempting, I salute you. You know what I mean? And I'm watching all of them. You know what I mean? I see all of them. So, yeah, salute the women, man.
Okay. So, do y'all think that local rappers get more support through feedback from people or strangers? You know what I mean? From like people like that know them, or do you?
So you mean like real feedback?
Yeah,
like real.
Yeah, like where do local rappers get their real feedback from?
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna be honest. It
Support,
depends.
feedback, all of that.
I think strangers, and the reason I say that is because
I agree.
Because people that know you, a lot now aside from us, we'll tell them motherfucker in a minute. It's just trash, but I see a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people, you know what I mean, they lie to their artists, or they lie to, you know what I mean, like to save face.
Yeah.
So you have your man out there looking bad. You know what I mean? So I feel like, cause be honest, it's been shit, D. That, we was in the studio one time, and a motherfucker was lying to me about a song I made, and D straight up told me like, no, bro, I'm not finna let you release that shit.
I know what song that is. I know what song that is.
Niggas was telling me it was hot. Like, yeah, I ain't a lot of kids liked it.
Yeah.
But it was like, come on, bro.
That's not.
That's not Blizz. Yeah, but niggas was finna let me rock with that just for who I was. So I feel like strangers, bro.
I'm gonna agree with that because there's a saying in the industry: the hardest people to impress is your family. And the reason that being is because, it's not that your family don't take you seriously, but they don't take you seriously. You see what I'm saying? So they think you're just another person just trying to find another way to make money.
Exactly.
Until they actually see that you're actually grinding. With anything else, whether it's a stranger, whether it's your family, whether it's the industry, people want to see you work. If they don't see you work, you can talk all day, and they just not going to believe you. You got to work. If you can work without saying nothing, you're doing something.
All day.
Real shit. So you already know what it is. It's been another episode of the motherfucking Sit Down, man. Shout out Shaina P. You know what I mean? Shout out Deda Dawg. Was happy to catch that man because you know Deda be on the goddamn move. Real shit. So, until next time, fuck a meeting. We're about to have a sit down.
Fuck a meeting, we're about to have a sit down.
Motherfucker wanna be Diddy over here. Damn, son.